Hello, everybody. My name is Shakirat Adersola, and my supervisor is Dr. Yomi. I'm working on emotional speech recognition and gender classification. Speech, like we all know, is one of the most important aspects of communication among human beings. The emotion attached to speech always give different meanings to us, and that's help us to clarify the speech that we are talking about. So the speech, the message attached to a speech can be differentiated based on the emotion attached to such speech, and the kind of emotion can be in form of facial, can be gesture, can be body language. So features like intonation, the speech, and the volume of the speech can help us dictate the emotion attached to the speech. So my presentation outline is going to be on the significance of the study, the motivation for the study, the issues in the speech recognition approaches, the pattern recognition approach I'm going to use, features of speech, processes, speech signal, result, discussion, and conclusion. So I'm going to start with this significance of the speech. Speech recognition can be used on an onboard car driving system in which the emotion of the driver can be dictated to know whether for the danger, whether the driver is in danger or not. Then conversation between call center staff and customer can be analyzed to know whether, to know the emotion attached by the customer for better customer service relation. Then for video music industry and retrieval, and it can also assist doctors to diagnose disorders better and for automatic speech translation. It can also be used in psychiatric diagnosis, intelligent choice, and lies detection. The motivation for this study is that there are still so many challenges derived from gender information, which can be time variant, can be phoneme independent, identity independent of speaker, and also the emotional states are related to a number of human factors such as mentality and personality of the individual speaking. And some of the emotional states I'm considering are the happiness, neutral, anger, sadness, anxiety, and fear, and then boredom. Based on this identity independence and phoneme independence, the way each individual speaks can be speaker or intra. Intra can be that will be in gender, male or female. Then in terms of intra can be the way an individual speaks the same word. Like an individual can speak the same one different way, and can even pronounce the same sentence or just syllable in in different way. Then there are issues in speech recognition, which are the variation in the ways we speak, the coordination, which is the effect of surrounding sounds, like I said earlier, inter-speaker differences, male and female, the way male speak and female speak, though there are some overlaps between male speaking and female speaking, because at times some people speak, when a female speaks, at times you can mistaking them for a male, and at times when a male speaks, you can mistaking them for a female. So there are some interwoven layers in that. The speaker also differs the way they speak and pronounce words. Then there are issues in the which based on this size and shapes of our mouth, tongues and throat, and teeth differ, so the way we pronounce also differs. So there are three main approaches to speech recognition according to Lauren Rabina, 1996. The first one is acoustic synophatic approach. The second one is pattern recognition approach and the artificial intelligence approach. I'm working on pattern recognition approach, and this 5 more minutes. And that's this with training the speech pattern. Then you can now use that one for the pattern recognition, and then by comparing the speech. So the example I'm going to use is the ED Markov model, and we have 3 types: the forward algorithm, backward algorithm, and the verbatim algorithm. Then the features of speech, they have some features, mainly 2 types: the spectral and prosodic. In the spectra, we have frequency, spectral coefficients, linear predictions, and glottal volume. Well, for the prosodic, we have the ones that deal with the sentences, the words, and syllables. And this one is going to give us the volume, the intensity, and the strength of how each words are pronounced. So the energy in the speech is important because this one relates to the arousal level of the emotion, and which one is going to be important in the extracting the emotion of the speech. Then processing the speech signal. For a given signal, for any given speech, the processing can be in 2 main types: framing and window. That's dividing the speech into frames. Then analyzing. We have an example of army and rectangle windows. Then the endpoint dictation, detecting the start point and the end point of each speech, and there they're going to analyze the short time energy, short time average zero crossing, and the short time correlation. Then for the result I got, let me see if it's not so clear. But for the result I got, there are so many variations from the one I got, and this one and that's based on what my conclusion was based on. That from this one there are some variations. For male happiness I got 156, because for normally the males typically on the range of 55 to 185 Hz, while the women are always on the variation of 165 to 200. So definitely there's always overlap, because the males are on the maximum of 185, whereby the females start at 165. So there's overlap of that between 165 and 185 for men. So some of the results I got here, there are instances in where some male speak with higher intonation, higher pitch, and that's why I concluded that for some men, speaking with can be maybe because they are excited and afraid, because the result based there when they are happy and when they are afraid, they tend to speak more with higher pitch and then with lower pitch when sad and bored. That's based on the result I got here. Then my future work is calculating the short time autocorrelation, the modified autocorrelation through clipping, average magnitude, and cross correlation. I'm currently using the Berlin database. This has over 500 recorded speech of authors, and actresses, so that we're going to, now later I'm going to use ED Markov model to clarify into male and female, and then to the emotional stage of anger, neutral, happiness, and so on. So that's what my work is all about. Thank you.